Welcome to Travel Market Life, your companion for industry insights and professional business development. Travel Market Life. Join us by webcast, video or podcast.
Hello and welcome back to Hoteliers Voice Season 3. Today we're going to be looking at how Columbia Beach Resorts uses digital to augment the luxury experience. Overlooking the secluded Pissouri Bay on the southern coast of Cyprus, Columbia Beach Resort is a 5-star resort offering 169 luxurious suites with distinct Cypriot architecture, an award-winning spa and 2 pools, and gourmet restaurants in a stunning location providing a unique experience. I'm going to be speaking with Monica Coppetta, the General Manager, as we dive into how Columbia Beach Resort provides a unique experience with technology. We'll learn why guest-facing tech and digital systems are so important, the technologies being deployed, the impact on hotel performance, engaging staff, and identifying the right partners.
Travel Market Life.
Hello, Monica. Thank you ever so much for joining me today as we delve into the developments that you've been investing in at Columbia Beach Resort.
Hi, Ryan.
So guest-facing technology and digital systems are really important for you. Can you tell us why this is the case?
Guest-facing technology and digital systems are crucial for Columbia Beach Resort because they enhance the overall guest experience and streamline the operations. By implementing these technologies, the resort can provide a seamless and convenient stay for guests, allowing them to easily access information, services, and amenities. Not only that, it also enables to gather valuable information about the guest, valuable profile information that can be used to personalize the guest service and improve the operational efficiency.
Absolutely fantastic. So you're actually using it on both sides, both to provide those efficiencies to guests, but also to give that information and insight for your staff. From a perspective for how your staff are actually using this data and really understanding the guests to provide that unique experience, what are some of the really critical information and data that you get from technology that really helps you provide that level of service?
Especially, for example, now we are using our own application with Innspire, as you know, and the important information are how much they're using the application and which information they search for. What is important for them? Is it a restaurant information? Is it a local area excursions? Is it, I don't know, what's on promotion, for example, while they're staying at the resort? There are many information which are useful to us to improve our operation.
Excellent. So you constantly look at this data and really understand the level of activity to be able to improve and develop your services there. And I guess that then, does that guide you into what's most popular with your guests so you can provide more investment and deliver that service more with more resources?
Yes, right. That helps all of us, all of our department. It could be anything from the human resources point of view as well, for example, what type of services they would like to have, how they are enjoying our guest services, like the assistance, the welcome, the work welcome of our staff. They just mention it on the application because we have a mini survey there and we get to know instantly what they like.
Now, we actually had the opportunity to have a proper chat prior to this interview and delve into your wider tech stack. And you really have invested quite heavily into your tech stack at Columbia Beach Resorts. And I'm really keen to learn more about the types of technologies and partners that you're working with. You mentioned one just now, Innspire. Now, I understand that they help you with your guest-facing tools. Can you give me a bit more information as to the types of systems you're using with them?
Yes, we came across Innspire because we had the need to give more information to the guests instantly. And we needed to eliminate all the paper and printing that we had at the resort. Many of the hotels, they have directories in the rooms listing all the information and services we offer. But those directories, since we are flexible and we are changing them frequently, cost us a lot of printing and a lot of paper waste to update them. So the application served us to keep the information current to our customers and instant to them. Everyone holds a mobile phone or a tablet. So everyone has the way to access the application, Innspire in this case, and to access all the information they need. That's what we wanted. So that's what is happening now. So we update the information instantly, they are current, and we do not have paper waste.
That's excellent. And I would say the amount of resources that just go into putting together pieces of paper and making sure that they're all in the rooms or in any guest touch point with technology, it's just there instantly. And I understand that you've also introduced technology within the lobby, particularly for check-in. Can you tell us about, is it the touch screens and tablets you're using through the property?
Correct. We are using tablets with another system to check in guests in the lobby or in the room if they like to check in the suite, in the comfort of their suite, or in by the pool. I mean, they can check in wherever they want. They are not standing at a cold front desk, having to pull out the papers and the IDs, but they can sit at the bar, enjoy their favorite drink, and check in. Getting all the information from the receptionist, as well as they can check in also with Innspire, with the application, because they are flying and they can check in from their flight. On their arrival date, they can check in also before coming to the resort, before arriving. So that helped a lot, not only our team members, our receptionists, to streamline the operation, but also to give the guests the flexibility to just come in and get the key and go to their suite without having to lose time again for check-in.
It's really interesting because I've had quite a few conversations about, this way of checking in guests as they arrive and being able to walk around with touch screens and the staff, just being able to access that wherever they are within the hotel. And we've had a few of those conversations in Hoteliers Voice Season 2. And how have the staff found this? Because this is quite a change in a way that you interact with guests. And as you say, you don't have a big queue of people waiting to speak directly to the front desk. So what's been the sense from staff really about sort of how beneficial this is to their role?
It's also beneficial to their role because it makes you approach the guest in a more friendly way. Being behind the counter, it makes you feel like you have a barrier in front of you, which is the desk. So the staff, they feel more closer to the guest. They have a different interaction with them when they are sitting in the bar and they're having the drink. They're talking about other things, not necessarily about information about the resort. So they make the guests feel comfortable, and they feel more comfortable themselves to give information according to what the guest requires. So not to make it too long and too heavy for them.
Excellent. And I know that you've also installed mobile door locks as well as infotainment in the rooms, which you mentioned at the very beginning of this podcast. And then in addition, mobile restaurant booking. I mean, that must save so many issues and problems there. What has been the benefits that you've seen from being able to have restaurant booking available by mobile? Have you seen an increase of interest, particularly from your guests?
It is more flexible for them, because what the guests are looking is also flexibility, and they want to see when they see on the application, for example, when they see that the restaurant is fully booked, they cannot really complain about that, because now someone is telling them, I'm sorry, but this time is not available. When you see it yourself, there is nothing much can be done. Everybody wants to book at 8:30, for example, and everybody wants to book, at 9 or 7. So when they see that the slots are already taken, and this is very common all over the world, whichever restaurant you go now, you can book online. You don't have to call. You don't have to, there is no he's not selective. The system is the system. It's not selecting you or someone else. It doesn't make you feel that I tell no to you and I tell yes to somebody else. So it's flexible, it's faster, and it shows the real situation of the restaurant to the guest who might choose another restaurant or another time slot.
Now, I understand you are working with Micros Fidelio across your property.
Yes.
What are the benefits of working with Micros Fidelio, and how has that helped you being able to integrate more systems as part of your digitalization strategy?
Micros Fidelio is well known and widely used a system for hoteliers in hotels. It is the benefit is that Micros and Fidelio. Micros is the point of sale system for the restaurants, and Fidelio is the property management system from the front desk for reservations, for check-in, for room allocations, and so on. Micros and Fidelio, they integrate themselves very well because they come from the same company. And it is a benefit in terms of there are many possibilities. You can have reports, you can custom-made reports, you can record information on profiles, guest profiles, which is very important for us, the guest profile, being a boutique resort with a limited number of rooms, let's say 169 rooms. So we are very much focused into personalizing the service. So the guest profile for us is very important. It's a treasure of information. Guest liking, he doesn't like, I don't know, food intolerances or type of pillow to be used, or the transportation, preferred transportation, and so on. So it's very important under the integration point of view with Micros, not only with Micros, but also with the revenue and reservation system, which is another system. So everything is integrated perfectly together. So it by pushing a button, a PLU on Micros, instantly everything is updated. So for us, it's a huge benefit and we take it very often for granted. It shouldn't be like that.
It's great to hear the passion there in the importance of that technology. And as you say, we shouldn't take this for granted, particularly if a system goes down, you're going to be completely lost. But I think one of the main gains you've got as well from having these integrated systems is being able to set up quite a comprehensive loyalty program.
Correct. Fidelio, under this point of view, gave us a huge benefit of implementing our Diamond Sale Club program, loyalty program, with accumulation of sales, which are our points. We call them sale because it recalls the logo of our company, a ship sale. And this loyalty program is very much appreciated by the guests. So automatically, upon checkout, you are credited with a number of points relative to the money spent, basically. And you can gain sales by booking accommodation or just by having a coffee at the bar.
Oh, fantastic.
So having our repeat clientele being almost 40% of our clientele, this was very important to us. So we were looking for a rewarding system. How can we reward and recognize our members, our repeat clientele? And this is working very well so far.
You've done really well to look at that technology that really helps that guest experience as they come in and through the property, that really assists your staff. Now, also on the staff side, you've installed a housekeeping system that's also helping you stay on top of maintenance within the property. Can you tell me which system you're using and how you're using that?
It is called, first of all, housekeeping, they use Fidelio very much, like other departments as well. However, they use a mobile application, which is called Hotel Mobile. So this application is used by the maintenance team, the housekeeping team, and the minibar attendant. Maintenance, they use it to check and prioritize maintenance requests, not only in the rooms, but in the public areas as well, where anybody can upload it. Anybody who has this application can upload and maintenance requests. Housekeeping, they check the statuses of the room and they update the statuses. If it's clean, if it has to be inspected, if it's out of order. So they have an instant display what's going on in the resort, how many rooms have to be clean, how many check-in, check-outs. And the minibar attendant can instantly charge the consumption of the minibar. So instead of going back to the office and uploading the consumption, the minibar attendant can do it in front of the minibar. So it's very useful for these three departments, and it's instant, and it's working very well so far. I think it's the 5th year we're using it.
Amazing. And as you say, bringing so many different efficiencies to the business. And so what have you seen the impact on the hotel performance, particularly as you've introduced these different systems? Have you seen that impact particularly commercially on revenue, bookings, or guest satisfaction, staff retention?
The impact of all these systems for the operational systems, of course, staff retention, yes, because staff are facilitated by these technologies. Something that you used to do manually before in the heat of 40 degrees, sometimes in Cyprus can be very hot outside. So it's done by a computer. And this is very good because instead of going to the suite and checking if it's clean, you see it on a digital screen. You see it on your mobile app. So you don't have to work up there. There are some villas. Most of our villas, they do not have lifts. So you have to just go up and down the stairs. So it did not streamline the staff in terms of reduction of staff, but it streamlined the operation, I think. So it helped the staff to do their job better. In terms of revenue generation, of course, is not the operational application which help us. Although Innspire, the application and the passport scan, they help us to, in terms of reputation, in terms of facilitating the guest services. But what helped us in terms of revenue is the implementation of our website and the revenue and reservation system, because the direct bookings are so important for a hotel nowadays, and it seems like it's transforming how the guests are booking hotels. So that helped us a lot in terms of revenue generation. Guests like to book directly, so the website was a huge change for our resort.
Brilliant. And now, are you looking at any other technology to solve problems at the moment? Have you got any wish list or new systems you're exploring?
Yes, minor at the moment. Technology is always evolving, so you have to keep up with these changes. You can't stop. So we cannot say, okay, now we are set, we wait for a couple of years. No. It's yearly, it's constantly. Whenever there is a new update, you have to keep up with it, and you cannot miss the chance to implement a new system or a new upgrade or something new. For example, we have digital screens, we have digital whiteboards in the meeting rooms as well.
Sounds like you are certainly on the cutting edge of technology, and you have a great passion for it, which is no surprise that your list is forever growing. What advice can you give us for identifying the right partners to work with?
The right partner at the moment, I would suggest to find someone who understands the importance of having to integrate systems with each other. At the moment, we have so many digital systems and technology is fantastic. However, in a hotel, we need desperately to have all these systems to talk to each other smoothly. And second, someone who is patient enough to understand the hotelier's needs, or someone who is open to listen and to learn about the needs of a hotelier.
Monica, thank you ever so much for such insight today and for helping and for allowing us to explore your hotel tech stack.
Thank you, Ryan, for inviting me.
So that was Monica Coppetta, the General Manager of Columbia Beach Resort. Thanks ever so much for exploring that hotel tech stack. Check out the rest of Season 3, Hoteliers Voice, as it comes out throughout the duration of 2023. We have some exciting hoteliers who are going to be joining us, exploring a whole plethora of areas within hospitality and hotel management. Thanks for listening. I'm your host, Ryan Haynes. Ciao for now.
For more, go to Travel Market Life. The music sensation by Zach Nelson is reproduced under license from Storyblocks. Travel Market Life is a Haynes Marcoms digital marketing agency production, serving the travel and technology industries.